Good morning, thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's well. I feel like the camera's on a bit of a angle, but when I look at myself in it, it doesn't seem to be. It's very, very, very weird. The actual camera looks as though it's at an angle, but the picture in the screen doesn't. Don't know what's going on with that. Probably just my eyesight, so we'll go with it. First of all, apologies for any building noise in the background. There is a bit of drilling going on today. I think they're pulling the render off the balcony walls. Anyway, you don't care about that. You're not here to get an update on my building work, are you? This is a video that I've done a couple of times over the years, probably 2 or 3 times I guess, and I have recently had an influx of new viewers. Welcome one and all, thank you for being with us. I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing. If you have any suggestions as to what you'd like to see more of, please do let me know in the comments. But yeah, as I've had an influx of new viewers recently, I thought it was a good time to do this one again, and it is all about it's sort of a collaborative thing. I want you guys to join in with this as well. I talk about how I'm going to talk about who I'm subscribed to on YouTube, what I'm enjoying watching, anyone new I found recently, and all of that sort of thing. I'm also going to share with you who other viewers of my channel watch, because it shows me that in the back end of YouTube. More of that in a minute. And then I would like you guys to share with us in the comments as well who you watch, if you have any favourites that you think the rest of us would like, because by its very nature, YouTube, you tend to attract people of the same demographic, and I can see in the back end of my YouTube again what age you all are, the people who watch it, what gender, whereabouts you are, all of that sort of thing, and that is quite useful for informing the type of content that I create. And because you watch me, I'm assuming you watch other people who the rest of the viewers would like to watch, if that makes sense. So it's a good opportunity to share who we enjoy. And when I've done this video in the past, I've found some brilliant recommendations from you who I still watch to this very day. I'm going to start with who you watch on YouTube. Let me just put my glasses back on. So as I said, in the back end of my channel that I can see the side, oh god, I'm not explaining this, but in the back end of my channel on YouTube, it shows me a little tab here saying other I don't know if you can see that actually. It says other channels your audience watches, and it gives you 15 other channels, and I noticed that it had changed and updated a bit recently, so I'm going to quickly run through all the other channels. I'm not going to have time to link everything below, but if you don't hear something I said or anything like that, feel free to ask me in the comments and I'll happily put a link in to whatever it is that you're interested in watching. So the first one is my friend Carla Jenkins. A lot of you also watch Carla. Carla does all sorts of videos. She does a lot about, she's had a massive weight loss and does a lot of weight loss related videos and hauls and some shop with me's. And she also does a lot of car boot sale and charity shop hauls. She is a reseller like me on eBay, and she does some content relating to that. The next one is Rosie Henshaw. I don't know an awful lot about Rosie. I know she does quite a lot of haul videos. I'm not sure what else, but you might, if you haven't watched her, want to go and have a look. Middle-aged Minx is next on the list. That is Jo Good. She's a radio presenter in London, and she makes weekly vlogs talking all about her life in London and showing you around parts of London, and she's got a lovely dog called Myrtle. She's definitely worth a watch. Fairly Average Mum is next. She's a lovely lady from the north of England who does quite a lot of haul videos, clothes and makeup, that sort of thing. Tina's Talk Time is next. Tina is a lovely lady. I know Tina, I know her on the internet quite well. She's been a long time viewer of mine, and she started her own channel about a year ago, I would say, and she's a little bit older than me. She's in her 70s, and she does lots of hauls and lots of chatty videos, and lovely to sit down and have a cup of coffee with. I know that we share a lot of the same subscribers. Next is Freya Farrington. Freya's channel is basically shopping based, lots of hauls and dupes and shop with me type content as well. She does some home renovation videos. She and her husband or partner moved into a house with a lot that needed doing to it, and they've been renovating that. Becky Reynolds is next. She does lots of plus size clothing stuff if you're into that. She's a bit younger than me. The next one is Neil Sean's Daily News Headlines, and I have to say I am not familiar with that one, so if anybody knows about that or would like to recommend it in the comments, please do. And next one is It's Em. I've watched Emma for years, really nice girl. I chat to her a little bit on Instagram. She does weekly vlogs, a bit like me, and all sorts of other content as well. Just a really nice, genuine person. Faye J is next, F-A-Y-E-J-A-Y, one word. She's new to me. I found her through this other channels your audience watches tab, and she is younger than me. She does quite a lot of hauls. She does some chatty videos. She does some, she's very down to earth. If you don't like swearing on YouTube, I would say as a trigger warning for that. But she's quite entertaining and fun to watch. The next one, this has just appeared in the last couple of days, GB News, which is a new news channel in the UK that claims to be non-biased. I don't know much about it. I haven't watched much of it. I've seen it on the television. It's not something I regularly watch. I didn't even know they had a YouTube channel. So there you go. The next one is Bad Biscuit, which is Lex, who again is an eBay reseller, and she sells a lot of jewellery and does videos relating to that. The next one is again a new one on me. This is all one word, All the Ladies. Haven't watched that yet. I did click through to it, and I think it's fashion content, so if you're interested in fashion, there we are. Next one is Mr. Carrington, who I'm subscribed to. He does lots of nice travel videos. I just watched one of his set in Monte Carlo, which made me want to go to Monte Carlo, book a trip immediately. Hang on a sec, that's the build-up. Sorry about that. We've got a man coming to see us about balustrades this afternoon. That was Neil just letting me know that what time he's coming for the edge of the balcony. Anyway, where was I? Mr. Carrington, lots of lovely travel vlogs. He does some charity shopping type videos as well. Really nice channel. And the final one on that list is Kate McCabe, who does, again, hauls. She does charity shop, Poundland, home bargains, that sort of thing. So that is everything on my list of other channels that you guys watch. I'm now going to share with you, or I think I'm going to share with you, some of the people that I watch. Just let me click on the right thing. Obviously I watch some of the ones I've just talked to you about already. Let me run through some of these. I enjoy Barry Lewis's videos. He does sort of semi-comedy cooking videos. He does all sorts of things, 3-ingredient recipes, trying out weird kitchen gadgets. He's got 2 daughters and his wife who are also in his videos, and he's just a really nice, down-to-earth, easy to watch, entertaining guy. I enjoy his a lot. Bonita Larson is a new one to me. I've been watching, she does minimalism and organisation videos and living a minimalist lifestyle. I guess I kind of aspire to being like that. I'll never be as tidy and neat and organised as Bonita Larson, but I also find her voice very calming. She does videos with a lot of voiceover stuff, and find her very calming to watch. So if you want something calming, that might be the one. Brittany Vassar, I've watched her for years and years. She's American, and she does sort of home tips and lots of Amazon Best Buys videos and how to make things luxe on a budget. She's very different. She's got a very interesting niche. The type of videos she does, I don't know anyone else who does similar things to that. So if you watch her and you know anyone else who does similar stuff, do let me know, because I really enjoy her channel. Who else have I got in here? Got my dad's care home. I don't think you'd be interested in that one. Diane in Denmark is one that came from recommendations from you guys in the past. She does fly lady cleaning and organ. She's a life coach, and she lives in Denmark. Hilarious. I'm sure you know Diane in Denmark, so you haven't figured that out already. She's Scottish, and she does sort of organisation, fly lady, cleaning and anti-procrastination, and she does short snappy videos generally, and I find them really useful for giving me a bit of motivation. Dominique Saxe, again, she was a recommendation back in lockdown, I think, from you guys. She's a former newsreader in where am I wanting to say? I feel like it's somewhere in Houston, and she has a big channel, and she does all sorts of lifestyle stuff, fashion and beauty, and Q&As she does that are really interesting, and again some budgety stuff that looks luxe. Just a really nice lifestyle channel with a little bit of everything for women of a certain age, I would say. Well worth a watch. L is for living. L is E-double-L-E. She's one of the first channels I watched on YouTube. I've watched her for, I would say at least 10 years, and she makes lovely videos. Again, she's an American lady. Actually, that's not true. She's Canadian, but she lives in America. And she does book recommendations. I watch almost everything she puts out. I don't watch many empties videos, but if Elle makes an empties video, I watch it. I find her very engaging and relatable. She does some beauty stuff, some favourites. She does some sort of spiritual and religious stuff, which I'm not so into. I know a lot of people are. So if that's something that you'd like, she's definitely worth a watch. But I love her book recommendations. I've got some brilliant book recommendations from her over the years. Now this one is a bit niche. I found her recently. She's called Floating in Dreams. She is a Dutch lady. Her channel's in English though. And she is an eyeshadow palette-aholic, very like myself. And her videos are mostly about eyeshadow palettes, so you would need to be keen on eyeshadow palettes and makeup generally to watch those, but I'm very much enjoying her channel at the moment. Freya Farrington we already mentioned, didn't we? Where are we? Do you know, going down through my subscription list, so many of these have stopped making videos now. It's sad, really. It's we've already talked about her. I think I've mentioned this one before. Jill Informed. Jill makes review videos of the Real Housewives program, and she's just hilarious. Again, she was a recommendation from a viewer a long time ago. I love her channel. She reviews each program in the series and does impressions of them, and just has a very dry sense of humour, and a lot of her opinions align with mine about some of the Real Housewives, and I just find her channel really engaging. I love watching her. If you're a Real Housewives fan, she's worth a watch. Joanne Wright is a new one to me. She's a Geordie lady who makes haul videos and beauty videos, and she recently did a really interesting, she's going on a cruise, and she did a packing video which I really enjoyed. Again, a smaller channel, worth a watch. Katie Ellison is somebody that I've watched for a few years. She's youngish, in her 30s with a youngish family, but I really like her presentation style. She hasn't made any YouTube videos. She's quite big on Instagram. She hasn't made a YouTube for a while, but she does the most beautiful travel videos and some interesting content in terms of favourites, and she's done some home renovation stuff as well, day in the life type videos. Yeah, I just like her personality. I think she comes across as quite a genuine person. Lauren and the books I've mentioned before. I find her really engaging. She has a booktube channel. She talks mostly about books, but she also does really interesting favourites videos every so often, and has a general chat about everything. Again, she's younger than me. She's getting married this year. But I find her just very easy to watch and entertaining. I always learn something new when I listen to Lauren, and also some good book recommendations. I've recently subscribed to Loose Women and Lorraine. These two came up. These are both for overseas viewers. These are UK television programmes, sort of women's interest television programmes, if I'm allowed to say that sort of thing these days. Hopefully I still am. I don't watch either of those programs. I tend not to watch television during the day as a rule. I will sit down for an hour at lunchtime and watch whatever I'm currently watching on Netflix, one episode or whatever. So I don't tend to watch actual live TV during the day. But these are both programs that I have enjoyed in the past. And when I saw they came up on my other channels your viewers watch the other day, when I saw that they had YouTube channels, I thought that's quite a good way of dipping into them without necessarily having to switch on the television, as I'm already on YouTube. You know, they could be something that I would watch. So I've recently subscribed to those just in the last couple of days, and I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of content they put out. I think it's just snippets of the TV programs themselves, which is perfect for me. Louise Pentland I've watched for years and years and years, massive YouTuber. I think she was the first, I watched her back when her channel was called Sprinkle of Glitter. She is just lots of mummy content, I'd call it, again, younger than me. Marnie Goldberg, used to be known as Ms. Gold Girl. Again, a lady of a certain age. I think she's just coming up to 50. She has two sons, very similar age to my son, very similar life stage, and I find her and her husband are very relatable, even though they're in America. I think they're in Houston as well. Could be wrong about that. It's definitely somewhere in Texas, but yeah, I've watched Marnie for years. Lots of beauty and fashion content. In fact, she does more. She used to do weekly vlogs, which I loved a long time ago, but she doesn't do so much of that anymore, just occasionally. Moss Family TV. This is a family in rural America somewhere. I'm ashamed to say I don't know exactly where, with 5 children. And she does, her name is Fallon. This was a viewer recommendation from when I made one of these videos before, and she makes videos, family content, but a lot of it based around cooking and home life, which is lovely. I see all sorts of interesting things to cook on there that are very different from the sort of food we eat here in the UK. And it's just nice, cosy, easy watching. Speed Beauty by Caroline Barnes is something I dip in and out of. She makes one video a week, I think usually on a Saturday morning, she's a makeup artist, a British makeup artist, again in her 40s, I'm wanting to say, and she has lots of helpful tips and tricks, not sort of full-on Instagram makeup at all, but very relatable to women in their 40s and older, and very accessible sort of tutorial stuff, and lots of product recommendations as well. The Explorers, I'll have to spell that for you because you'll never get it. It's the, and then Expawers. They're a British couple, Nick and Sarah, who live full-time on the road in a camper van, with their 2 little dogs, and they are just such a different life from mine. I find them very engaging, nice people, and obviously very happy living their sort of off-grid lifestyle. And yeah, they put out one video a week. It's usually about half an hour long, and I very much enjoy watching that, just as a complete escape from my own life and watching something different. Now, this final one that I'm going to talk about is somebody that I think puts out brilliant videos and just does not, some people just don't get as many subscribers as they deserve. She's got very little channel at the moment. She's a British lady who lives in Las Vegas. Her channel is UK Girl, which is G-U-R-L. And she does some really interesting, she does some vloggy type videos of travels around different parts of America. She made a brilliant video talking about how she ended up living in Las Vegas, all about her life. I love that sort of video. I really enjoy watching videos about people's lives. She also does, lots of upcycling, buying stuff from thrift stores and upcycling it. She's so clever. She does lots of videos of that sort of thing. So I would love if I could get her a few new subscribers, because I feel like she's really worth subscribing to and just hasn't got the following that she deserves. So if you enjoy that sort of content, please do go and give her a follow. UK Girl, G-U-R-L. Right, I think I've talked for long enough. I feel like I've been chatting about, or I could chat about this for hours, so I'm going to stop. Please do share your recommendations in the comments. As I've said, I've found some lovely people to watch over the years from your recommendations as well. So please do share those. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I hope I will see you in the next one. See you soon. Bye-bye.